brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada, where the memorial torch honoring legendary owner Al Daly here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. On the Titans sideline, head coach Brian in front of the home crowd here. And we are underway. Here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how did he find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Pass to the left side, pulled in by Bash. So the completion gets him just a yard. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. The man in motion left here, Johnson. From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. He's got his target. That's complete. Take side of midfield before going out of bounds. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now it's 2nd and 10.
At the 47-yard line.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Throwing now is Geno. These guys running back out of the backfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Geno now to throw. And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Jack Bash, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
I do believe we came here to see a game, didn't we? And it looks like he's running what we call routes versus air. You just go out there with your offensive unit and throw the football with no defense. He's 5 for 5 on the opening drive.
He was on his game there for drive number 1, but my only thing is now he can't go any higher than that. He was so perfect. Can he do it again later?
Yeah, all he cares about right now is making it 10 for 10, 15 for 15.
Keeping that going.
And he feels like he can get it done.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So now the Titans get their first shot on offense. They're led out by the former number 1 overall pick from the University of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st down, Titans.
Come on. Hey, crack all 80.
Gonna run again here with Pollard. And they're gonna have this across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
And the Titans 1st down.
Ward. It's complete to Lockett. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
So pick up the 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Raiders' 38-yard line.
60 Eagles.
Throwing is Ward. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. That is going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 13-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
From the team now, they work on 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. And the tackle there by Jermaine Pratt. Here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Ready? 19, 18. Ready?
They toss it down to Pollard. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one caught by Ridley. And he's going to come up well. Guy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12.
It's now 4th down.
Sly able to put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Raiders offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. And he's been a workhorse in the boatload of catches. 85 yards and a touchdown.
This defense is ranked near the bottom of the league against the pass. You get the sense that he feels like if he gets covered on any call, he's going to be upset. He thinks he should be open on every snap in this game.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Yards. That's good for a Las Vegas.
On 1st down, it's Genty. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, Smith. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Tennessee 20. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
That's good.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
17-yard line.
Again, it's Johnson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
12 more yards. That's another Raiders first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Gino going to hand it to Genty. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Here we go. Hey. We're ready to get up. We're good.
Back to throw, Smith. This is caught. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
This Titan defense, they just will not give in easily. Looking for another stop, third and goal. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they'll see what they can do on third and goal.
Hey, here we go. Hey. Here we go, sit down.
Now it's Smith. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jacoby Myers from a yard out. And the Raiders are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. On is the Raider kickoff unit now, as they will send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Titans offense and running back Tony Pollard set to go back to work. And he's run well here the first half of the season, no doubt. You can see the graphic. NFL leader in rushing coming into the weekend. Off the bootleg, Ward. That's into the hands of Iomanner. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Come on.
Pollard will take it up the gut. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing now, Ward. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
Play fake. Here's Ward. That's to the tight end, Helm. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's 2nd down. The Titans in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
A quick throw complete into the flat out left. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing again here, Ward. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. and picks it. And the Raiders force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
That's caught by Myers. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. A gain there of 21 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, here's Smith. And the throw here, that's complete. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 36.
Smith. Open man right side, Myers. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in his first half. It's a 1st down.
For a Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And he's going to ball his way forward to the 48. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Pick up the 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down.
That's another Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
Now Smith. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
Raiders 1st down. 1st and 10.
Smith. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
We'll find Ginty out of the backfield. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. And the Raider
To the air again, Smith. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. No gain on the screen there, and 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the 5.
Smith now to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Geno Smith with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Raiders go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Titans offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They fake the handoff. Now Ward. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. To throw is Ward. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Titans first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
Tennessee.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Come on.
And he will find Ridley on the left side. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At their 4.
Here's Ward. He'll complete this one. Okonkwo. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
An 8-yard pickup.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To the air again, Ward. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. Will be a gain of 5. And that'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, here's Ward. Flush to his right. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 6.
Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and now they're staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
A quick throw there going to be batted away. And incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
But it brings up 4th down.
Facing this big first half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Going for it. Here's Ward. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
It's a turnover on down.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
2nd and 6.
Throwing is Smith.
29-yard line.
Short throw caught by Bowers. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
1st down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
That's complete into the hands of Myers. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout.
4 yards.
And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
42-yard line.
Back to throw, Smith. He'll get this out to Genty. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our tour around the NFL starts now. At Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, the Colts at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And it's James Conner. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Cardinals get back to 500. They even their mark at 3-3. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And it's the 3rd-year quarterback, Bryce Young. He connects on the touchdown pass 18 yards away. The Panthers had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. Lastly, let's get down to Miami, the Dolphins hosting the LA Chargers. And it's the 2nd-year man, Ladd McConkey. He was wreaking havoc on the secondary all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown grabs on the afternoon. The Chargers are playing well. They improved to 5-1 with this victory. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different.
The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
To throw, here's Ward. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Throwing is Ward. And he'll find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing now, Ward. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Ward. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete.
Incomplete. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Geno now to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Geno. Open man is Myers. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Las Vegas.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. And it's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Roger McCreary on the coverage.
And the catch made by Johnson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
That's good for a Las Vegas.
A give out of the gun to Genty. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
They'll go again with Genty. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Throwing now is Geno. Oh, nice move. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
That's good.
And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They come up in a 2 tight end look here. Genty into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Brock Bowers, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
Charles, we know that this offense...
Take that risk. You understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here's 2nd and 10.
Second down and 10.
Here we go.
Ward to throw once more.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Looking to put a drive together.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
After the interception, here's Smith. And his throw here is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
He was brought down by Cedric Gray. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Now Smith. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. This one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in a second-half blowout material. On his own read again to Genty.
Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10.
Second and 10.
To throw is Smith. And this is caught at the 8.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas.
Now it's Smith. And it's caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Michael Mayer.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Raiders extend their lead yet again.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play it clean?
That's into the hands of Manor.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
To throw is Ward.
He lets it fly for Lockett.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
That's good for a Las Vegas.
Right back to Genty on 1st down.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Now Smith.
That's to the left side where he's got Bowers.
Oh, what a juke into space.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Brock Bowers
with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Raiders get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off play action, Ward.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Tyree Wilson using that athletic ability to make the play.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. This offense so far on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 19. He completes it to Ridley. And they work this well upfield. That's the 45.
24-yard gain on the play.
Here we go.
First down.
Here's Ward. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there. It's 2nd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Buying time to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
From the gun, here's Ward. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Ward.
Throw to the right, caught by Cockrell.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That's good for 28 yards. Back to throw. Ward. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Ready.
Off the play fake, Ward. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. To throw, here's Ward.
And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
So they will decline that penalty, and that's going to force a 4th and goal. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. Sly able to put this one through.
Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Take a look at Deontay Johnson as this offense runs back out.
He's been a load for them to handle defensively, I know that much.
Look at him. He's got 7 catches on the game, and he's starting to shred them a little bit because not only is he catching them, he's picking up good yardage, keeping the chains moving, ball control, you name it. This big guy, what did you say? He's been a load for them to handle?
That's right.
Agreed.
7 catches, as you said, over 100 yards. We'll go down. It's a gain of 6, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Smith.
Again, it's Johnson. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. He needed 5. He got it barely as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A run straight ahead with Genty.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
At the 33-yard line.
Smith now to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Smith. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
The Raider first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A run out of the gun with Genti.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the
44 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the
First carry of the game for Zamir White.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
For another Las Vegas.
They'll run with Genti.
And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Offside. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Titans 6.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Play action. It's Ward.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
A nice throw from the rookie out of Miami, and it's going to be good for a first down.
First down, Tennessee.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Throwing is Ward. That'll be complete to Okonkwo.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Third and 2.
And it's third down.
To the air again, Ward.
And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now Ward on fourth down. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Gain on the play. First down, Titans.
Throwing now, Ward. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
And quickly they get to the line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Ward.
And that is caught. It's Ridley. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
First down.
Play fake, here's Ward.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up second and 12. Operating from the gun. Moore. And this is caught. Well, they'll get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, it has to give him more confidence.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A little juke. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Now the Vegas offense heading back out there. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives. And I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Roger McCreary there to bring him down defensively. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Genty.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
Up the middle, it's Genty.
No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
A run, it's Genty.
Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14.
On the ground, it's Genty.
And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
The Titans set and ready to go on offense. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Looking to throw. Moore. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play that time for the Titans. 44 yards. Back to throw now on first down. Escaping the pressure right.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 12-yard line.
First down, Titans.
Back to throw again. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Here we go. Out of the gun, Ward.
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback. But, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead. But at the same time, got it done. It'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
Sly on for the extra point.
And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays.
And it's Calvin Ridley who finishes it off with a touchdown reception.
Shreds him with a stiff arm.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Raiders, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.